Okay guys, this is gonna be my honest checkpoints review to let you know, if it's really worth getting a lot of devices or even spending money on it or spending time on it. There's a lot of fake people out there that just want to act like, it works great or whatever. I'm gonna give you the true hard review of it, and then you can decide if you want to, go along with it as well. So I got a total of it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 devices, including the one I got in my hand. So I would use all 9 of these devices to get I would make money with those, and we're gonna go through a little something. So you can always watch videos on it. Sometimes it really doesn't glitch out for real. It really just plays all the way straight through for majority of the devices. So that's cool. You can try that for your own self. I don't know, maybe it has to do with Wi-Fi, because sometimes some of these devices, 1 or 2 of them may stop, or sometimes I may just have to restart them, but that's really it for those. Let's go to now the barcodes. Go scan barcodes real quick. Like I said, 'cause this is on the iPad, so it doesn't really have Wi-Fi. You can always use these to check in on, which is great if you got a lot of devices. You can always check in. Way, like I said, it's sometimes like for the iPads, sometimes a little bit more difficult, because this is one of my new iPads, I really haven't gotten the time to put the actual location and everything in completely. But like an example, we can go to my phone. Just got 147 points. I'll explain that later. Like I said, you got all these places to get tons of points from. I'm just going in there and scanning barcodes. It could be the different CVS just right around the corner, tons of them, Kroger's, all that. So you can check in, you get like 2 points for them, and now you could do that on majority of all the devices. So, and that's a couple places. I think it's like 3 places you can check in on, 3 to 4. Sometimes it pops up to be an extra place for me. It just depends where you are in your area. And if you add that up, because I have 9 devices and I check in at 6 points, 6 times 9, 54. That's extra 54 points. Just every single day, right off the bat. Then, like I said, you can go in these stores and scan these products. I wouldn't suggest doing the barcode thing online, like going to a little barcode website, because I did get banned before, and then they I talked to them and they let me have my account back or whatever, as long as I don't do that again. But like I said, because I've seen a lot of videos on that acting like you can just cheat the barcode thing. I've already tried it. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't do that if you want your account banned. Then go ahead. But you got the redeem, tons of different gift cards. I'm gonna show you some of what I got from this app so far, and I really haven't been on that much. I've been on a different app. I'll make another video about that. It's probably coming right after this video, so be looking out for that, about the app I think that's even better than this, because this is probably the best app if you just want to watch videos. It really never glitches out. Like I said, they're all still playing videos. It's a little hard to see. There's that one, this one. I'm still on that part of that, but they all just continue to play videos. Like, this is the only app I've ever dealt with is just so constant and consistent with that. So, but anyway, like I said, I really don't do the PayPal just because I try to find a place where I'm gonna spend the money at, because believe me, you can get a lot more if you actually get a gift card, because like 2,500 points. Let me focus it. Is $5. So if you want to do that, that's on you. I'd rather just spend on like a Walmart gift card if you're going to Walmart, because then I think it's like 3,000. It's 3,375 points for a $10 Walmart gift card. So it's only a couple hundred. It's about, what is that, about 700 more points, instead of having the double and get 5,000 points for $10. I'd rather go spend a fraction less, still have more points left over, and get like a Walmart gift card. Or they got Target, Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop. He said, so they got tons of different options. Amazon, Home Depot, Starbucks, Groupon, tons of places. So I would rather find a gift card instead of trying to do the PayPal, because the majority of every app that you try to make money off of, the PayPal price is extremely higher, and it's just It's just ridiculous. Unless, you know, you're earning a lot off of that app. Oh yeah, then you can, you know, always answer a couple surveys. But these surveys, I will have to say, I think they're probably some of the best surveys you can do. It, like I said, it may take a minute to do them, you know, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 minutes, but they reward you very fast. That's the difference between this and a lot of the apps I've tried. They reward you extremely fast. And like I said, I've been making about, you could probably make about, I say between $10 to $20 a week if you just let the apps just run. And if you have multiple devices, like I said, you're gonna have to have more devices on here, but you can make more or even make that same amount with less if you do all the check-ins and scan some barcodes. Then you should be good. Then you should be able to make $10, $20 a week if you have, like, I say 3 to 5 devices, but continue to try to build those up so you can even do less work. Or then you're gonna put the same amount of work in with more devices, and you know you could even earn more. The sky's really the limit. That's just kind of what I've been able to do. But like I said, I haven't been really on this app. I've been switching off to different apps. If you were just consistent, you could probably earn about definitely over, I say $150 a month. If you really were consistent on this app and you really just dealt with it, then you could probably, like I said, earn over $150 a month and be chilling, really. But I'm gonna show you what I did just cash out with on here. Let me bring it over to the computer. Like I said, this was $10. I cashed this all out on the same day. Let's see if I can get the dates in there. It's February 28th. 3 different times, it's $30 on the same day. I let it saved up for a little bit. So you can see each and every one. See, it's $10 on that email. Let me go down a little bit. I can't let y'all see, you know. I'm gonna take my code. Anyway, this is another $10 one. You see the other one was right above it. This other $10 one, so it's been $30 altogether. Like I said, you saw the 3 emails at the beginning. Like I said, I'm about to cash out again on it. All I need is a couple more points. I got 3,000. Let me see if we focus. 3,368 points. Just a couple more check-ins, maybe a couple more barcodes. I may go out, scan a couple barcodes, and have my $10. It's really easy. You know, people may look at you in the store, why you scanning barcodes and stuff, but you know, as long as you make your money, it really don't matter. You know, for real, people missing out not using this app, because if you did go to all these stores and scan these barcodes, you could make $10, $15, $20 a day. Like I said, if you're really consistent, you can make about $15 a day by just scanning the barcodes, and then you could let the app, you know, run all night long. You don't need to really have to reset the videos and nothing like that. You just let the app run all night long. So then, who knows how much you're gonna make? Like I said, really the sky's the limit. I'm just trying to put out there, you know, reasonable numbers. If you're not gonna be that consistent with it, but if you are, I would say go to these places. These are all right around the corner for me. Look at all these places. Tons of points. Every single day. And I think, like I said, this is just from one device, and then I can use a different device and go back and scan all these places again. Let me give you an example. This is kind of cracked. I don't know why I went out of that. Hold on real quick. Bear with me. Like I said, this is the real way. This is probably like one of the biggest, you could say, hacks. A real hack, not no fake hack that'll get your account banned and all the other bull. This is a real, you could say it's a hack. It's really just how this app was set up. So I can go through with this phone, scan all that, then take out this phone and scan all of it again at the exact same place. And I don't think this is going to get you banned, because if you're at the place and you do it, that's what they look for. They look for like the fake barcodes and all that, which is like, I'm a prime example of that, because I got banned. I'm telling y'all, I got banned and tried to create an account, and it was all a big mess. But they finally let me have my account back. So the real thing is, if you can go to the store and then you can, for real, because I got all these devices. I'm not gonna bring all these devices to the store with me. Just take one of these devices. Well, you know, I would say take 2, and just go through, and you could earn $10 that same day if you just take like 2 phones, something that has Wi-Fi on it that can tell where your location is, and then you're chill. You can do whatever. You know, go in there, scan the same product twice. Like I said, because you can see on here, let me see if it'll focus. 150, 100, 150, 100, 75, 100, another 150. And then it's the same thing on here. So you can add those up yourself. You know, just double it. I'm telling you, $10, $15 a day if you want to do it that way. Like I said, if you want to be consistent with this app, then you will make a lot of money. Like I said, plus I'm not one of the people, I really don't, sometimes, you know, you don't really feel like going out and stuff. Like I said, if you really determined about making your money, you just for all you really need is 2 devices to make $10 to $15 a day. All this extra devices is just because, you know, like I said, I haven't really been on this app. I've been on different apps doing different things. So I just let them run, you know, and I kind of make about that amount of money. Like I said, I have 9 devices, so it's gonna be a little bit different. I don't have to go as hard, but like I said, if you want to go hard and just get as much money as possible, you might as well. You know, my bad. You know, you might as well just get the devices, go into the stores, and just check in. You can check in at each place twice too. And I don't know if you should try with more than 2 devices, because who knows, they could still. But definitely, I think if you did 2 devices each day and went to these places that's around you, like I said, they're just gonna pop up. You gotta make sure you enable your settings and Wi-Fi and all that type of stuff. That'll come up as soon as you download the app and everything. I'll have the link to download in the description. But that's the main thing. If you really want to get some money off of these apps, you know, because a lot of people, just like I said, they want to promote it and just get a referral code and have you just get on it, and then it's just BS. I'm trying to give y'all the real truth about these apps. Like I said, I'm going to do another great review on the Perk app coming very soon, right after this video. That is the other app that I've been on that I think is even better than this. But like I said, that's really it, man. You just really got to grind a little bit. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. Like I said, still running. They all still running, and that's it, man. So that's the real review of the Chckpoints app. Let me know in the comments what other app y'all want me to review. Maybe I've already done it. You know, just let me know so I can put up a great review about it, so y'all can really understand if y'all really can make money from it. And this is anybody. You could be at any age, kid, teenager, adult, whatever, you know. So just let me know in the comments and like the video. And all right, I'll see y'all later.